Hey everyone, I know you're all busy getting ready for the week ahead.
Always something going on, right?
Exactly. And we all want to make sure we're using our time wisely.
Absolutely.
That's why we're doing this deep dive today. It's all about that Monday morning meeting led by Bruce Alexander.
The one that everyone's got circled on their calendar.
Exactly. We took a look at the Friday newsletter, the one that previews the meeting and everything.
Packed with info as always.
And we're going to break down why it's worth your time.
Less than an hour, but so much value packed in.
So let's look at the agenda. First up, open discussion. Now, I know some people might see that and think, oh, great, more talking.
But this is different. It's your chance to really get involved.
To ask questions, share ideas, really engage.
And not just with your colleagues, but with Bruce himself. Direct communication like that is super valuable.
Think about it. Instead of going back and forth through email all week,
Yeah, or trying to catch someone on the phone between appointments.
you can get your questions answered right then and there.
Or get feedback on an idea in real time.
Absolutely. And then we move on to congratulations to our top producers and huge shout out to all the folks mentioned in the newsletter.
Definitely. Brian Jornaka, Heather Cleveland, Taiju Lee, Kelly Mock, Rob Ashford, Rory DeWitt, Todd Kluchuk, Jeff Pasha, Margaret Hamilton, Stacey Morey.
Wow, what a list.
And let's not forget the teams. Think Calgary team, Jokic and Jeff Real Estate, Sam and a J Real Estate, Hawker Betts Real Estate, and Mountain Living Real Estate team.
Those 3 stars next to their names, they're not just there for show.
They represent some serious achievements.
But it's more than just celebrating success, right?
Yeah, it's about learning from it.
Exactly. You get to see what's working for people in your office right now.
Maybe they're using a specific marketing strategy or focusing on certain neighborhoods.
It's like getting a sneak peek at their playbook.
Exactly. And it might spark some ideas for your own business.
So after the top producers, it's time for the market update.
Which is, let's face it, essential in this business.
Staying on top of all the changes can feel overwhelming sometimes.
Especially with how fast things move.
But the meeting gives you a chance to get caught up quickly and efficiently.
It's like a curated digest of all the need-to-know information.
So you don't have to spend hours digging through reports and articles.
And it's all presented in a clear, concise way.
Perfect for helping you make informed decisions for yourself and your clients.
Absolutely. And then there's needs, wants, new listings.
Oh, yeah. This is where things get really interesting.
This segment is all about practical, actionable information.
It's about hearing directly from your colleagues about what their clients are looking for.
And any new properties they have coming on the market.
It's like a real-time pulse check on the local market.
You might discover a perfect match for one of your own clients.
Or maybe find a great referral opportunity.
It's all about tapping into that network.
So we've talked about the meeting agenda.
And all the great stuff you can get out of it.
But let's talk about how it all ties back to that Friday newsletter.
It's like they're two halves of the same puzzle.
The newsletter sets the stage with a wider range of information.
And then the meeting provides a more focused follow-up.
It's a chance to dig deeper into some of those topics.
Like that spring home maintenance checklist from Crystal Reed. Remember, a buyer's choice home inspections.
Oh yeah, that was super useful. Great resource to share with clients.
And during the meeting, someone might mention how they used it successfully or ask a question about a specific item.
It adds another layer of value to the information.
Makes it even more practical.
Right. And then there were those tips for decluttering your digital world, which, honestly, I needed to hear.
We all can benefit from a little digital decluttering, right?
For sure. But it's more than just a personal productivity tip.
It also reflects the office culture.
That emphasis on organization and efficiency.
And when you start the week with a focused, well-run meeting, it reinforces those values.
Subtly, but effectively.
Exactly. And speaking of well-run events, did you see the info about the upcoming poker school?
Oh yeah. April 16th, May 1st, May 13th, May 28th, June 12th. Every other week starting next week.
From 6:03 to 8:03 Euro PM. $50 a session. Sounds like a great deal.
And Bridget Calvink's leading it, so you know it's going to be good.
Learn from a pro, practice your strategy, network with colleagues.
And maybe even win a free tournament ticket. What's not to like?
And the meeting is a great opportunity to hear any last-minute announcements.
Or get your questions answered before signing up.
Exactly. Then there was that great mindset boost from Justin Wright on LinkedIn. About focusing on what you can control.
Really resonated with me. In this business, it's easy to get caught up in things you can't control.
Like market fluctuations or interest rates.
But that quote and the overall vibe of the meeting, it just reinforces that positive, proactive approach.
It's a good reminder that we're all in this together.
And there's a lot we can achieve when we focus on what we can influence.
Absolutely. Don't forget all the other stuff mentioned in the newsletter, too. The ChatGPT upgrade they talked about in Real Estate Magazine, RRI's Group Coaching Academy with Storm Fletcher.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. And don't forget about those compliance manuals and the Monday meeting minutes. Make sure to check those out on the shared drive.
Right. Can't forget about compliance and all the upcoming events, too.
Right.
That Lunch and Learn with Brian Stat and the RLP Learning Services training. So much good stuff happening.
It's a lot to keep track of, but that's why this meeting is so crucial.
It's your central hub for staying in the loop
A chance to refresh your memory on everything important,
and get any clarification you need.
so you don't miss out on any opportunities.
Exactly. When you look at it all together, that Monday morning meeting, it's more than just a meeting.
It's a strategic advantage.
It's about staying informed, connected, and ahead of the game.
All in under an hour.
So before you head into the weekend, I want you to think about this.
What's the one thing from that meeting agenda from the Friday newsletter that could have the biggest impact on your goals right now?
How could attending that meeting help you make a real difference in your business this week?
Think about it, because that less than an hour investment on Monday morning could pay off big time. And hey, if you can't make it in person, you can always join via Zoom. Meeting ID is 757-041-4109. Passcode Solutions 10.000 a.m. sharp. Monday, April 7th, 2025. Be there or be square.
See you there.
Be there.